I want to take this opportunity also to thank my party for having had confidence in me and nominated me to be their candidate in Siaya for the senatorial seat. And I also want to thank the IEBC office here for a very, very efficient service they have provided in processing this document. And I have confidence that with this certificate, now the sky is the limit. We are going to ensure that ODM remains the party of choice for the Siaya people, and we are going to campaign for all our candidates to make sure that we win. And we are pleading with our people to keep heart and keep supporting ODM, and they should not be confused by people who are saying that we should just support Raila up there and then down here we can mix. I'm telling our people that if you do that, you are going to give Raila a very, very hard time when he becomes the president of Kenya, because this is his base, and if he needs support to put on the table in this big house called Azimio, he must get it from here. This is his base, and we have no apologies for saying this. We have no apologies for of course, to our friends who are also in Azimio and they want to support Raila for up there. If they want to say two-piece themselves under Raila, two-piece, let them say so. But for us, we say six-piece. That is because that is the only way we can sustain the presidency if Raila and when Raila becomes the president of Kenya. Thank you very much.
As you are aware, the nomination process dragged. It took too long. But ultimately, through consultations and consensus, we were able to resolve the question of ODM candidate for Alego Songa. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my opponent, who is also here, for everything that happened for the good of all of us. Lastly, I want to declare that Siaya County is an ODM zone. We have no apology to anyone to make to anyone about our focus and pursuit for six-piece voting in this county. And we want to tell our supporters, the residents of Siaya, that let them come out and vote ODM. We want all the seats, MCA, MP, Senator, Governor, Women Rep, President. These are going to be ODM seats, and let our supporters do that, because when that is done, then we are going to have a strong government. Baba is going to have a very strong government, because this is his stronghold.
Personally, I am pleased to report that I have gone through the nomination process successfully, and I must thank the IEBC team here in Ugunja for efficiently managing this process. It really goes a long way in enhancing the confidence of the public in the institution of the IEBC. We just hope that confidence is sustained as we move to the main election, which is coming on the 9th of August. We intend to conduct very, very peaceful election campaigns in this constituency. That has been our tradition in the past, and still remains our tradition even now. So we expect other candidates who will be running around trying their luck to conduct themselves peacefully and with utmost decorum and maturity. So that is what we intend to do here. Secondly, this, of course, heralds or marks the beginning of an eventful season. It's going to be an eventful 2 months or so from now up to the 9th of August. And as you know, I have just been declared a nominee or candidate of the Orange Democratic Movement. You are also aware that the other candidates are going to continue to present their papers, including the presidential candidates. And to the whole country, this is going to be a turning point. Now the lies, the pretenses that our opponents in the UDA formation, or Kenya Kwanza as they sometimes call themselves, are going to face the hour of reckoning. The hour of reckoning in the sense that it is going to become now clear to the people they have been deceiving that they are under some kind of coalition arrangement. When finally or eventually William Ruto presents his papers to the IEBC in Nairobi, he will be doing so as a candidate of the UDA. So you want to see where the likes of Musalia Mudavadi, the Vetangulas, the Amazon Kingis are going to hide. Because they have been deceiving the opponent, their supporters, that they are in some kind of coalition. There is no coalition that William Ruto is leading. What he is leading is purely and essentially a UDA party. And you've seen this from how he's behaving with the candidates of the other so-called affiliates. So Mudavadi and his like, Mudavadi and the ilk will have to now face reality that they are essentially supporting a candidate who is running on his party, the UDA. For us, it's clear that Raila Odinga is the only presidential candidate in this election that will be running on the platform of a coalition political party, the Azimio la Umoja coalition party, the one and only coalition party which has been registered in the aftermath of the amendment to the Political Parties Act that gave room for the formation of coalition parties. So we are very proud as members of the first and only coalition political party, the Azimio la Umoja coalition political party. And we can only hope for good things, because we are sure this election we are going to win it hands down. There is no doubt about that. What we are working on currently is the margin of win. It's the margin of win. It's going to be hands down. First round. That means the 50 plus 1% is already assured. What we want to do is to widen the gap between us and our opponents. So I wish that we get to 60 plus % in the first round. So to our supporters, our members of ODM, I want you to remain confident that our candidate, the President Raila Odinga, is winning this thing in the morning. We only have 8 or 9 weeks to conclude this exercise. It has been a long journey, very, very long journey indeed. Yeah, but finally God is seeing us through. Yeah, when eventually Baba is sworn in as the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. In this constituency, we don't want shenanigans. If you come here to run for an elective position, do so in peace. Because we are very democratic people and very peaceful people. Just do so in peace. Try looking for some few votes here and there if you're able to get. Eventually, if you lose, you have to go home peacefully. Yeah, those are the candidates. Okay? There is no room for any other political party winning any elective seat in this constituency. Yes. In the election of 9th August. It's not possible. That's not our nature as Jogunje. Yeah. We cannot disappoint our Baba Raila Odinga at his hour of need. We are going to demonstrate to everybody else that this is an ODM constituency. We are going to vote in all the candidates running on the ODM party ticket, including Baba, who is running on the Azimio coalition party ticket. There is nothing like vote apathy. What we are doing is simply asking our supporters, who are members of ODM, and you know they are the majority here. In this constituency, ODM has a membership of over 99%. The rest, 0.something% belong to those other fringe entities. Okay? So we are simply appealing to our members, who are the majority, absolute majority, to vote for members of their party, which is ODM, in the election of 9 August. I don't see how that can bring about what happened when ODM members turn out to vote for their party candidates. Okay? Those other parties who are fielding candidates can also appeal to their members, those very few members they may be having, to vote for them. Okay. Let them not confuse us or bring unnecessary confusion. We are not seeking their help to campaign for Raila here. But if they so wish to support Baba, well and good. We are fine with it. But we are not desperate. That must go out very, very clearly. Okay? And this place is going to be the first place that the candidate of the president is going to win, and the candidate of the governor of Siaya is going to garner the highest possible percentage of votes in this constituency in the entire county.
Senate seat for Siaya County. We wish you the best. Let the best winner. What we request is a peaceful campaign, so that we still need ourselves. We need our county. So I wish you the best, and we conduct ourselves well. I've already told Fabian that we are going to have an harmonization meeting, and he'll be at tentatively it is on 8, so that we can know where we are supposed to be during campaign. All the same, congratulations, Mama. Congratulations on behalf of Rais.
Asante Mutembei, majina yangu ni Zakaria Kariuki Dirango. Karibu sana, hapa ni Kamuru. Kabla hujafika Kamuru shopping center iko between Luai na Kamuru. Hii shamba iko mahali kunaitwa Kipawa. 100 meter kutoka Kangudo Road. Umejionea wewe mwenyewe, kuna supermarket. Hii shamba ni next to high school. So karibu sana Mutembei. Yes.
Nimefurahi sana, kwanza hii area inakaa smart sana. Maybe siku ya leo nataka tueleze viewers tuko hapa kwa sababu gani?
Tunataka tuwaelezee ya kwamba Nairobi bado haijaisha. Nairobi bado kuna plot. Hizi plot ziko constituency ya Kasarani constituency. Yes. So tuko na plot hapa. Yes.